Disrespect is something we all face. It comes in many forms: a sarcastic comment at work, a condescending tone from someone close to you, or even outright insults from a stranger. In those moments, the natural response is to fight back, to defend your worth, or to let their words linger and gnaw at your peace. But what if there was another way? What if, instead of reacting, you could rise above? What if you could face disrespect with unshakable calm, rooted in the knowledge that your value is not up for negotiation? This is where the wisdom of Stoicism offers us a path forward. The Stoics, philosophers like Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, taught that while we cannot control what others say or do, we can always control how we respond. They believed in the power of self-mastery, in facing life's challenges not with anger or despair, but with resilience and grace. Today we'll explore 5 ways to handle people who don't respect you, inspired by the timeless principles of Stoic philosophy. These aren't quick fixes or surface-level solutions. They are tools to help you cultivate inner strength, overcome destructive emotions, and live with dignity, no matter how others treat you. As Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Let's begin this journey to reclaim our freedom, starting with the first step. Number 1. Disrespect reflects them, not you. Someone dismisses your idea in a meeting or hurls a harsh comment your way. A knot tightens in your stomach and the heat of indignation begins to rise. It's natural to feel this way, but consider, what if their words had nothing to do with you? What if their disrespect was a mirror reflecting their struggles, fears, or insecurities, and not your value? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic philosopher-emperor, offers us a timeless insight in his meditations. When you wake up in the morning, tell yourself, "The people I deal with today will be meddling, ungrateful, arrogant, dishonest, jealous, and surly." He isn't advising us to become jaded or bitter. Instead, he is reminding us to prepare. Humans are flawed, and disrespect often stems from inner turmoil. When someone lashes out, it is their burden to carry, not yours. Think about this. Does a strong, confident person need to tear others down? Rarely. Disrespect often signals a deep unrest within the person expressing it. Their insult is a reflection of their world, not yours. Understanding this allows you to step back, observe, and recognize that their behavior does not diminish you unless you allow it to. When you face disrespect, take a moment to pause. In that space, you reclaim your power. Say to yourself, "Their opinion is theirs to hold. It does not define me." Like a rock standing firm against crashing waves, you can let the words wash over you without being moved. This approach isn't about ignoring reality. It's about choosing a higher perspective. You cannot control what others think, say, or do, but you have complete authority over how you respond. By refusing to internalize their negativity, you remain untouchable. Disrespect will come. It always does. But when you recognize it for what it truly is, a reflection of their inner struggles, you can let it pass through you, leaving you untouched and unshaken. In that moment, you rise above it, and in rising above, you find true strength. Number 2, stay anchored in your core values. Criticism and disrespect have a way of shaking us, making us question our decisions and, at times, even our worth. The temptation to defend yourself, to change for the approval of others, can be powerful. But when you adjust your sails to every passing wind of opinion, you lose sight of your true course. The Stoic philosopher Seneca warns us of this danger, saying, "If you live according to nature, you will never be poor. If you live according to opinion, you will never be rich." To live according to nature means to live in harmony with your principles, values like honesty, courage, patience, and justice. These are the foundation of who you are, and they must remain unshaken no matter how others may challenge them. Consider this. When someone disrespects you, their words are like waves crashing against a rock. If your values are strong, you will remain unmoved. Ask yourself in those moments, does this challenge my principles? Does it alter my character? If the answer is no, then their words hold no power. One practical way to stay anchored is to clearly define your values. Write them down, reflect on them, and return to them often. When faced with disrespect, let those values guide you. If you value patience, respond with calm. If you value integrity, refuse to stoop to their level. Disrespect will come, but it cannot touch the core of who you are unless you let it. By staying anchored in your principles, you reclaim control. Others may judge you, but their judgments are fleeting. Your character, rooted in virtue, is eternal. Number 3, master your emotional responses. When someone disrespects you, the instinctive reaction is often to fire back, to defend yourself, or to let anger take over. But in doing so, you give away something precious, your inner peace. The Stoics taught that true power lies in mastering your emotions, not letting them master you. Epictetus, the great Stoic teacher, put it simply: if someone succeeds in provoking you, realize that your mind is complicit in the provocation. This doesn't mean the offender is blameless. It means that their disrespect has no power over you unless you allow it. You hold the key to your reaction. Think about it. Anger clouds your judgment. It pulls you away from reason, leading to decisions you might later regret. Reacting emotionally gives control to the one who disrespects you. But by pausing, by choosing to remain calm, you reclaim that control, you rise above. A practical tool from Stoicism is the dichotomy of control. Ask yourself in the moment, is this within my power to change? If someone insults you, their words are outside your control, but your reaction to those words, that is entirely within your grasp. Let go of what you can't control and focus on what you can, your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. This is not weakness, it's strength. Anyone can shout or retaliate, but to remain calm in the face of disrespect, that is rare and it is powerful. The next time someone tests your patience, remember, their words can only hurt you if you let them. Choose peace and let the storm pass without shaking you. Number 4, transform insults into opportunities for growth. Disrespect often feels like an attack, but what if it could be something else? What if, instead of seeing it as a wound, you saw it as a lesson? The Stoics believed that even the harshest insult could be an opportunity to strengthen your character. Cato the Younger, a Roman statesman and Stoic, faced relentless ridicule for his unyielding virtue. His refusal to compromise or engage in corruption made him a target of mockery. Yet he never let the insults sway him. Instead, he used them as a mirror, reflecting on whether they held any truth. If they did, he corrected himself. If they didn't, he dismissed them without a second thought. When someone disrespects you, ask yourself, is there any truth in what they're saying? If there is, treat it as feedback. Use it to grow. If there isn't, let the insult fall away like water off a stone. Their words only have power if you attach meaning to them. This practice doesn't just deflect negativity, it turns it into a tool for self-improvement. If someone calls you impatient, reflect on your actions. If they accuse you of arrogance, examine your behavior. The goal is not to please others, but to ensure that your actions align with your values. Disrespect, then, becomes a teacher. It sharpens your self-awareness and builds your resilience. The next time someone insults you, don't see it as an attack. See it as an opportunity. Use it to grow stronger, wiser, and more grounded in your true self. Number 5, rise above through compassion. When someone disrespects you, the instinct is to strike back or to carry resentment. But the Stoics offer a different path, one of compassion. They understood that disrespect often stems from ignorance, pain, or inner turmoil. Rising above it means not just refusing to retaliate, but choosing to respond with understanding. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, reminds us, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In other words, don't let their behavior dictate yours. By reacting with kindness or calmness, you transcend their pettiness and show that their actions cannot pull you down. Compassion does not mean condoning bad behavior. It means recognizing that those who lash out often do so from a place of suffering. A person secure in themselves has no need to tear others down. When you see disrespect as a sign of their struggle, it becomes easier to let go of anger and resentment. The next time someone disrespects you, try this. Visualize their pain. Imagine the fear, insecurity, or hardship that might have driven them to act the way they did. Respond not with malice, but with calm and, if appropriate, kindness. You'll find that this approach not only diffuses tension, but also strengthens your own inner peace. Compassion is not weakness, it is strength. To remain calm and dignified in the face of disrespect requires fortitude. By choosing compassion, you rise above, showing that you are governed by your values, not by the actions of others. Conclusion: the path to true freedom. Disrespect is unavoidable. It's woven into the fabric of life, an ever-present challenge that tests our strength and character. But while you cannot control the words or actions of others, you can control how you respond. That is the essence of Stoicism, a philosophy of self-mastery, resilience, and inner freedom. When disrespect comes your way, remember the principles we've explored. Recognize that their actions reflect their character, not yours. Stay anchored in your core values, refusing to let others sway you. Master your emotional responses, choosing calm over anger. Transform insults into opportunities for growth, using every challenge to strengthen yourself. Rise above through compassion, showing dignity and understanding in the face of negativity. By living these principles, you become unshakable. The storms of disrespect may rage around you, but you will stand firm, like a tree with deep roots. This is not just strength, it is freedom. Freedom from the opinions of others. Freedom from destructive emotions. Freedom to live according to your true self. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." The journey to mastery is not easy, but it is worth every step. Each moment of disrespect is a chance to practice, to grow, and to move closer to that freedom. Thank you for joining me on this exploration of Stoic wisdom. If you found value in these ideas, consider liking this video, subscribing, and turning on notifications so we can continue this journey together. Until next time, may you face life's challenges with the strength of a true Stoic.